Dear brothers and sisters, today we celebrate the solemnity of Saint Joseph, the patron of the universal church. In presenting the personal portrait of Saint Joseph, Pope Francis says that Saint Joseph reminds us that those who appear hidden or in the shadows can play an incomparable role in the history of salvation. This supreme honor is mainly based on his role being the husband of Mary and the foster father of Jesus. Of all men in the world, God has chosen Joseph to take care of his beloved son Jesus and the Blessed Virgin Mary. The training of Jesus for his mission began in the humble shop of Saint Joseph. That is how great his role in the economy of salvation. In the Old Testament, he was prefigured by his namesake, Joseph, son of Jacob. Just as Pharaoh ordered his people to go to Joseph, so also the Lord tells us, go to Joseph. The saints are fully aware of this, and they encourage us to come to Saint Joseph and ask for his help and intercession. Saint Thomas Aquinas said, "It is true that the other saints enjoy great power in heaven, but they ask as servants and do not command as masters. Saint Joseph, to whose authority Jesus was subject on earth, obtains what he desires from his kingly foster son in heaven." Joseph was great because of the choices he made in life. The gospel refers to him as a just man and as a man who did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. Thus, his greatness is primarily on account of his moral righteousness and obedience to the will of God. Being just is another word for being holy, and his holiness comes from several characteristics. First, his profound humility. When the angel revealed to him in a dream that Mary is with child, he wanted to leave her. This thought of leaving Mary is not due to fearfulness or being irresponsible, as many would think. Rather, it was out of humility and the genuine feeling of true unworthiness to be part of this grand divine plan of salvation. His spirit of humility has been adequately illustrated throughout his life. Second, as natural consequences of his humility, prompt him to have unconditional obedience to God's plan. He is referred to as Joseph the dreamer, for it is through dreams that he received God's instruction, which he readily followed without hesitation or a bit of doubt in his mind. It is also clear that Joseph took his vocation seriously. Pope John Paul II gave him the title Guardian of the Redeemer. Over and over, he showed his unwavering commitment to his role as the guardian of his legal son, Jesus. His life was spent providing for them, protecting them, and offering them a father's heart. Third, he was a man of action. His fidelity and obedience to God were not in words but in action. He consistently puts himself in silence in order to be fully disposed to prayer and listen to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. He was truly a man of prayer and action, not of words. Joseph is a silent saint in our noisy world, giving himself to others. He continues to protect those who protect and take care of elderly parents, the aged and the sick in nursing home. He courageously did his protective role, starting with his receiving his wife into his home at the angel's command in a dream, and continuing through the flight to Egypt with Mary and the child and their sojourn there, all the way to Nazareth and their life there, where at some point he died peacefully in their presence. We need to raise our families in the spirit of the Holy Family and be responsible, God fearing, ideal parents like Joseph and Mary. St. John Paul II says, let us become protectors like St. Joseph by keeping watch over our emotions and our hearts, because they are the seat of good and evil intentions, intentions that build up and tear down. We must not be afraid of goodness or even tenderness. God bless you and wish you a happy feast.